Right there. You see it? 602k. The team's name is UCD-AFC. No, that's not a pill that people take at a rave. It is the club's name. The worst looking squad on FIFA 23. The poorest squad on FIFA 23. And with that, possibly the toughest rebuild one can take on this game. And we are doing it right now. The best and most efficient way to go about this one is probably going to be the Youth Academy. And as we look into it, we have a goalkeeper who is 18 years old. No, he has 18 overall. Oh, what? 18 overall, but 81 to 94 potential. 75 speed. This guy is not a goalkeeper. He plays in a different position. EA is already sabotaging me on the toughest rebuild one can imagine. Are you freaking kidding me? Having shown you that, let's take a look into our team right here. It is a bunch of 50+ rated players and none of them reach past the 60s. That just showcases you it is well and truly going to be one of the toughest rebuilds we can genuinely go after. Sporting success, do not expect any of that yet. It's going to take a long time until we get out of League 2, in my opinion. Youngest and most useful player in this team could well and truly be Tommy Lonergan, coming in at the age of 18 and 57 rated. With that, he's automatically one of the highest rated players in the squad. But then we also have Duffy with the 57 and Whelan with the 59 as well. So ideally what I need to do is I need to play a 2-striker formation. I want to be set up rigidly in the defense because I know we're going to get smacked up left, right, and center, because as we have taken this team from the Irish League into the English leagues, it is going to suffer the first couple of seasons, and dynamic potential along with that is going to be a tough one to deal with. So most importantly, what we need to do is we need to bring in good transfers that can take us to the next level immediately. And that, my friends, with the lowest budget on the game, is going to be very, very questionable. Can we make that happen?
I don't know.
Let me tell you a little story about the Youth Academy. First of all, Nichols has gone up to a 19 rating, but I did promote a couple of the lads that we had already. Now, what have I done with some of these guys? I have gone ahead and sold them because even if they might be good players, especially that Baran guy that I just sold, I turned him into a striker. He turned out to be 59 rated. I wanted to ideally keep the original players of the squad, and these two that we have up top are actually really, really good in what they do. And the CDM that we have is actually a 58 rated center attacking mid, so I'm going to be changing his position very, very soon as well. Specifically, I want to spend money on the Youth Academy. That is going to be a very good way for us to continuously bring in money into this club, bring in players that we can sell on for later on, and also bring in players that could be starting 11 players straight away. Along with that idea, though, the reasoning behind it has to be that the objectives for this one specifically, youth development, is critical. So we definitely have to go after this objective, because in the league, I'm going to get smacked up left, right, and center. So I have to save myself by doing well in the youth development. And it looks like finish the season with 260k unspent allocated funds. Okay, I think I can do that. Keep player salary growth on the 5%. That's always a tough one. I don't know if I can make that happen, but I'll try my best because these guys are all young. They're going to be growing and they want more money as we do go forward. Having said that, though, we're already up to 2 million, guys. I'm doing a great job here in selling our players. I can show you myself here as well in the transfer history so that you guys are up to date as well. You can see we have made some good progress. Baran gone, Michel gone. These guys were part of the Youth Academy when we jumped into the career mode. And some of the originals have been sold as well. After a couple of weeks of waiting, finally we have gotten our scout. Kai Jennings, Englishman, 4-star, 4-star. It costs basically the entire budget, but I think it's going to be worth it. I've sent the scout out to Italy, and guys, we might have found one already. The objective is we have to get defensive players into the squad. I sent him out 58 to 76. This guy could be ridiculous straight away. 675k in his value. Man, I am so happy. And I will sign any decent potential player, because obviously they can go straight into our lineup, but at the same time, they can bring in some money if I do go on and sell them. Roberto De Angelis, the best talent we have found in that last scout report. Center back, 64 rated. Get in. This is getting better and better. Samuel Esposito, a left wing back that we have just found in the next scout report, comes in at left wing back now for us into the starting lineup. making the team even stronger. I am actually so happy to see these players come in. They make a huge difference for the poorest team out there. The left wing back that we have at the moment is 25 years old. He's not bad. 58 rated, but 61, that's a +3, and I'll take that. And now, as we do that, we also strengthen the bench, which is obviously a very, very good and important thing to do. There he is. Biggest talent we have found so far. We are approaching the end of the season, but man, I'm searching. I'm searching for talents. Alejandro Pinto, 1.3 million. I can't wait to see what position he plays. After Italy, I've gone to Spain to look for technically gifted players, and we are getting a bunch of good ones in. Let me show you guys, let me give you an update on the Youth Academy as we go. So, nope, not the squad hub. Please let me show the Youth Academy. The menus are really slow this year, but looking at it here, you can see Pinto, 63 rated. He is looking so good, but obviously can't use him yet. He would fit perfectly into the cam position for us. Ideally, I would like that weak foot and the passing to go up here. And you can see 62 rated Sons, 59 rated Cruz, Ramos. We have a bunch of players just waiting for their chance to take over. And this guy is a center-back. Yep, he is 57 rated. GG's to me. The season is over. Let me show you the team. First season done. Whelan, Lonergan, all gone up a lot. I love to see it. Caffrey up to a 63. Sans just coming off the Youth Academy into the squad. This is the moment I've put him in by the end of the season. 63 rated. Can't wait to see how good he's going to be for us next season. Brennan taking over the center midfield position and doing really well there. The defense itself is all right. De Angelis, the Italian youngster coming in, looks incredible here. Our goalkeeper is 58 rated. And you know what? We did find a Youth Academy goalkeeper from Germany. I've been looking for goalkeepers right now, just so you know. And I found myself a 58 rated goalkeeper, I believe. And he is going to fit in straight away. 59 now. Let's go. He's 16. So he goes into the starting lineup as well, which I'm excited about. That is going to improve us a lot, because obviously that position is very important. He is 6'1". I don't like that. Ideally, I would like to get someone who's going to be higher rated for that position, but we'll see about that. In the league itself, we have come in 22nd. We are not last. Can I complain about that? No, because we have done well enough to not be the worst team in this division in our first season. That's really good. And in terms of performance, I'm assuming we have a couple of players who have done quite well, but nothing special. Ooh, how dare I say nothing special? 31 in 10. Colm Whelan. What a guy. I needed to sort out the goalkeeper position once and for all, hopefully. And we are bringing in Restes, the Frenchman coming in from Toulouse, into our squad, which hopefully will strengthen us massively. It is the biggest transfer I've made so far. The first transfer that we've gotten off of the market for 830k in this second season. And his contract was running out. 65 rated. Get in. I love that. That's a big, big improvement and should give us much better results moving forward. And here's the second big money signing. Number 7 he gets. Okay, his name is Oulad. Yep, that is his name, and I love it. So he comes into the squad straight away from Hull City. A center midfielder, because Brennan has stopped growing, and it's going to take him like 100 weeks to go up in his rating. So Brennan goes down, and Oulad comes in. Oulad Mihand. That is such a good name. It's like someone is being kind to someone who just stepped on their hand. Oulad Mihand. That's genuinely the best name on FIFA 23. I really hope this guy is going to be with us for a very, very long time. Could technically be higher rated in a cam position, but we're not going to do that. I'm excited to have him in the squad. Now, we go back to scouting and going through the season. We have sold a bunch of players, and now we're in January, and we brought in Ashley Phillips, who genuinely might just have the worst player model. Did you just see how he looked and see him here? Like, what are you doing? What are we doing here? Now, we have brought him in for the centre-back position because it's important to us. 64 rated, which I love to see. And he's going to be there now, alongside De Angelis and Bernardi, who is another Youth Academy talent that we have found so far. So when it comes to the Youth Academy, guys, Bernardi is one, De Angelis is one, Esposito is one, Sans is one. Ramos has taken over because we have sold the center attacking midfielder, which we had from the last season. Ulad is doing well, obviously, but those are the youth academy players that we have at the moment, and we have a bunch on the bench as well. I am building up a really good squad here when it comes to the youth academy, and we can take a quick little look into the academy itself right now to showcase you how good it is in there at the moment and what we have available to us. So when you look, you can see Pinto is just waiting for his chance. 15-year-old, 67 rated, would go straight into the starting lineup, but I think I'm only going to promote him next season because I feel like the players that I promoted at the end of last season lost potential, because that's the way FIFA works. I thought they fixed it, but they didn't. So if you have a youth academy player who's eligible to come into your squad, only if you can do it at the beginning of the seasons so that they get playtime and keep their potential or raise it. But if you bring them in at the end and they don't play any games, they lose potential again. Progress is what we are looking for, and progress is what we are getting, friends. UCD AFC. We are now in the 11th position. Next season, I could see us challenge for promotion, maybe through playoffs or whatever. We are not that far off. 69 points in the 7th position. We are on 64. Negative goal difference, which is obviously not ideal. But looking into the squad as we speak, we can see lots of growth in this squad here. Ulad's coming up with a 69 rating, which I love to see.
I bet you do.
I did let go of our right back here. Obviously, Dunn is probably playing there. But the centre-backs are looking very good in terms of their ratings. I like the defence. I am looking to improve it even more. Lestes with a +4. And Sans and Ulad building up a really good midfield along with Ramos. Ramos, though, has been replaced by Cruz. He has taken over throughout this season. And we do have players like Ramos, the other Ramos, the striker, who are coming through to play in the striking position as well very soon. And I have sent out the scout to look for talents in Brazil. He has not been able to necessarily find anyone throughout this season, which is a huge letdown. But ratings-wise, we are looking at a 69 rated Pinto. Next season, this guy comes in and he takes over straight away, which excites me. And we do have a backup goalkeeper here in Bawa, who I probably should promote because he's 18 years old. Actually, I might be better off just waiting until next season. It just makes sense, because if he goes down in stats in his potential, he's not going to be useful for me anyways. But yeah, we do have a couple of players here. But then we want to get promotion next year. And for that, ideally, I would like 3-4 million to really bring in 1 or 2 key players again. Having said that, stats-wise, see, not as good as last time. 18-3, still good. 13-1, okay. The rest of the team, apart from Ulad, not necessarily impressive. Actually, Sans 6-9 is good, but yeah, that's about it. Here is the one and only transfer I can make this season. We only had 2 million in the budget, which is a joke, by the way. And we have gotten ourselves Gene. He is looking like a very good player for the right wing back position. We're improving our defense once again by letting one of our defenders go and adding 1.5 million to it. But I am very excited to add this man into my team. Why am I getting these things again? What the hell is that? Anyways, he comes in now into the right wing back position. I think he's going to be great. 68 rated. Lots of upside to him. Just 1 rating above our left wing back. That's what we want to see. This guy, at this moment in time, is 21 years old. Let's keep it up now. I found an incredible talent in Brazil who I just turned into a striker, and he turned out to be a monster. Guys, we are looking at Da Costa. I am letting this guy go into the starting lineup. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, left-footed, takes over left striker position, great haircut. And that means we will have to let go of Lonergan. Yep, that is going to happen. He's going to be sold, or Whelan, whichever one it's going to be. They are going to be sold, and we will set up this team in a different way. So, yeah, that's just the future of the squad now. His name is Da Costa. When the question is asked, can you take it to the next level? Well, here's the response. If we win this game, we get promoted into League One. Come on, lads. Get it done for us. Yes! Wow, Whelan, he has done it, guys. Congratulations. We are now a League One club. More money, more big transfers coming in, and not so much relying on the youth academy, hopefully. Let's take a look at the squad itself. Da Costa 67, wheeling up to a 70, which is very impressive, obviously. Only 24 years old. Pinto, exciting prospect, 74 rated now. The midfield in general looks like the best part of our squad. The new man in the right wing-back position up to a 74. The left wing-back somewhat stuck in his development, which is an issue. Phillips has gone up, luckily. De Angelis only a +1. Bernardi had a really good season. Massive growth for him. And our goalkeeper has gone up somewhat. So I am not necessarily extremely elated about the fact that these players are at the ratings they're at, because I know a lot of them are going to be stuck in their ratings very soon. Whelan with the 20-2. Lonergan, who has left us or will leave us, 14-6 right here. And then we have Sanz, 9-7. How has the new guy done? That's what I want to know. The new guy, Da Costa, 4 games, 1 goal contribution, but a +5. And that's all that matters at the end of the day, isn't it? +5, we'll take it. He's a big talent. He is an exciting prospect, and I really do hope that he will continue to have this potential next year when we go into League One. Well, guys, we have brought in a big German talent. Rebiger is coming into the team to take over the centre midfield position. It's not the only thing that's going to happen. We have sold a bunch of players, and we have reworked the squad completely. So you guys will see in just a second what my plan is and how I'm going about it. So De Angelis has left the squad. He was one of our centre-backs, one of the highest potential ones, but sadly lost his potential. Now, the striker, or both strikers that we had initially, are gone. Da Costa is up top. Ramos, who is a backup striker, is actually a 73 rated right wing. So he's going to become a right wing. Tavares, who I've found in the youth through the scouting system once again, has now come into the left wing position, 69 rated. And then Phillips now goes over to the centre-back spot. And I just need to bring in a left back after we have just brought in Rebiger into the squad at a 72 rating. I expected him to be higher rated, but I guess I'll be okay with this. But I do think this formation might be a little bit better for us, especially with the pieces that we already have and the amount of money I have to spend. So, Todd, let's get a proper left back in here and possibly a really good one. And the left back we're bringing in is a new one from Borussia Dortmund second squad, a Dutchman that plays for them. His name is Anning. So I'm very excited to have him in the squad right now, and I hope he's high rated. If he's not, I'm going to be disappointed. 2.1 million have been spent on him. After selling a bunch of players, we had around 8+ million left. So he comes in 71 rated. At least he has some upside to him. Incredible pace. And you know what? I've not looked into the free agents once. If I can find one really, really good free agent, or maybe even 2, I might sign them up to strengthen this team even more. I want to get through these leagues a little bit faster now. I think we have built up a good base now. Let's keep working off of it. Mateo Fernandez. He's not the only one. I found 2 free agents that fit our bill. They are not too high rated, but because I found a couple that were like 83 plus, I didn't want to buy them into the club because it would kind of ruin the whole work we have been doing. The players I brought in, though, Ruiz, 77. So that is a slight upgrade, or the biggest upgrade, I should say. Coming into the right wing position, 91 pace, 73 shooting, 4-star, 19 years old, 5'7" tall. And then I've brought in Fernandez, who is an ever so slightly upgrade over basically Ulad. Now, I like Ulad, but he will have to go down to the bench. I think this is the best thing we can do because we do need good backups on the bench as well. So we are strengthening in that area by bringing in these lads now into the squad. I'm actually very excited to see what these guys can achieve along with this team. Hopefully, we can get promotion again. Can we do it? I don't think so. Once again, we find ourselves in the playoff final. Yes, guys, we are fighting to make it into the championship. The squad, as you can see, is looking very good. Ruiz up to an 82 rating. Our defense specifically needs upgrades in the upcoming season. That is something we need to focus on. Championship money would be huge. Can we make it happen against Wigan? Yes, we can. Ruiz, let's go. It's one of the new lads coming into the team, isn't it? Yes, lads, we have done it. We are now a championship club, which makes me even happier. Let's go. In the season itself, I would like to see where we actually finished here. We finished 4th, so that is quite close. Only 3 points more would have gotten us the second position, and we would have gotten direct promotion. For some reason, I'm about to get fired, even though I've put in an incredible performance for the team right here. And I have fulfilled other objectives like this one. This one right here is somehow about to get me fired, which is extremely annoying to see. But I really hope I survive. Otherwise, I've been recording this for hours for absolutely no reason. Nice. Having said all that, though, let's take a look at the performers of this season. We are looking at 31-7 from Ruiz. Da Costa 26-4 +7. Ramos on the left-hand side 15-2. Rebiga coming into the squad and doing well immediately. Guys, this has been an incredible year for this club. With the new season coming in, I have been forced to make a couple of transfers, guys. But first of all, up top, Mathys Tel has taken over the biggest player that Bayern Munich has to offer right now in terms of very young talents that people expect to become insane. He has come into the Bayern squad for a chunky fee that no one expected because no one knew him, and now he is a part of our squad. 76 rated. Da Costa, I'm sorry I had to drop you down to the bench. Sadly, that is the harsh truth, and he can fight back his way into the squad if he wants to. I'll give him that chance, but Mathys Tel has taken over. Again, the reason why I'm going after these transfers is because I need to go after objectives since I'm about to get fired. I have a thumbs down. So I had to go in and bring in a couple of free agents. Wright has come in, an 81 rated right back, possibly an 82 rated right wing back. I'm trying to turn him into a center back if I can, but I might have to change my mind on that. Cardenas, I have brought in as well, a center back right here who's now a captain, 6'6" tall, and has me excited about the future of this club. But again, I am forced to make these transfers due to the fact that I am about to lose my job. So EA, if you could fix your objectives, that would be very much appreciated because they are absolutely horrifying. If the team needs to improve, there's one specific position we need to upgrade in, and that is the goalkeeping position as we speak. And we are bringing in Chevalier as we speak. And Mathys Tel has requested a transfer. Yes, it has already happened. The huge talent is wanting to leave the squad already after just a couple of months. And the reason behind it is that Da Costa has become a 78 rated player. He has put Mathys Tel into the ground already. And Wright, by the way, plays as a right wing back. So if I can, I should be bringing in a new centre back. Bernardi has taken over though. And I am training Mathys Tel to become a left wing in case he wants to play for us in the future and takes that transfer request away. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see how that goes. Rebiga is injured, but we are bringing in a new goalkeeper, and that is a +3 upgrade up to a 77. Chevalier is very talented, and I do think he can do a good job for us. Absolute shock at the end of this season. We come into the 7th position, missing out on playoffs for Premier League football ever so slightly. We will take that on the chin and move on. I'm about to get fired once again. Yes, EA, I freaking love this. Anyways, here we are, lads. Let's take a look at the squad. Tel has become a left wing. He's now 79 rated. Da Costa up to an 80. Pinto, Fernandez have grown. Rebiga has stagnated because he got injured. Yes, I buy a sick talent and he gets injured for months on months and stops growing. That's what is FIFA 23. Ruiz down the right, great growth. Wright has done really well in his position now. Bernardi had to jump in to help us out. Cardenas has been decent, Anning up to an 80 or Aining, and Chevalier up to a 79, while Restes has gone up to a 75. So the bench is looking all right. Reis was someone that I brought in through free agency as well due to objectives. What else? And performances, guys. Let's see how things have gone here. So we have Da Costa 21-5, Ruiz 20-13, Ramos 10-6, Tel 7-1. Is he still wanting to leave the team? Can I give you a new contract? Nope, he doesn't want it. Well, looks like we will have to let this guy go next season. I hate the fact that you can't give players playtime and then them actually being happy and accepting a new contract again. As soon as you get the message, they're gone. Like, he didn't play for 2 months, and immediately after he just came into the team, he just wanted to leave. Silly. Let's get into the next season. I want Premier League football, and I'm gonna get it. Big boy transfer in the new season. Nusa from Club Brugge. This Norwegian talent is a big one. Sadly, his picture or his in-game face right here is awful. But guys, This is such a big talent coming into the squad, and he is coming in for Ruiz. Yes, Ruiz, the highest rated, or one of the highest rated players in our team, is leaving. I wanted a real player, and Nusa is the one for me. So, where does he play? He goes straight onto the right wing position, 83 rated. At this stage, 93 pace, 83 shooting, 4-star, 86 dribbling. I cannot wait to have him in the squad. Extremely satisfied with his signing, and it is happening due to an enforced objective once again. And here comes the next one. We have brought in Gouveia, a right winger / left winger that's going to take over his position in our squad to upgrade upon Ramos. 16.1 million have been spent on him. He is 78 rated. Come on. All right. So he is higher rated than Ramos, as I hoped he would be. Ramos goes back onto the bench, which our bench is really good, in my opinion, for championship level. Gouveia on the right, or actually we could go like this. Yep, there we go. Nusa on the left, Gouveia on the right, so we don't have to change positions at all. And ideally, I would need to spend a little bit more for the centre-back position, but the question is Bernardi still growing? Because if he is, we are all right? We don't need to go ahead and necessarily spend even more money. So here's the question, and let's see if we do get a good answer here. So Bernardi, rotation, it says, only 20 years old, 59 weeks. I do have an objective to have a decent budget by the end of the season, and it is a crucial one. So I think I'm not going to buy a new centre-back. We're going to go with the 76 rated guy. Probably only goes up by +1, but it is what it is. I literally just signed 3 players to the Youth Academy, and the objectives are still stating that I didn't. I am about to lose my head, EA. You are ruining my career mode. This is not acceptable. If you're going to put silly objectives out there, at least make it possible for me to achieve them. This objective was sat there at the beginning of the season with a red X on it, and it has ruined everything. I will get fired because it doesn't update. This is how silly it's gotten now. Honestly, give us an option to turn off objectives at the beginning of the season, or at least, instead of turning them off, give us an option to have our manager rating locked at the highest rating, so we don't have to worry about getting fired. If I go down with my team, I go down with my team. If I struggle with the team, I struggle with the team. But I want to be there forever if I want to. It's a game. Give me that option. It can't be that hard to do. Well, we have survived the season, but God, it took me so much. Honestly, guys, I mean, I'm slowly getting extremely aggressive when recording these rebuilds because I'm being like, I am confronted with these types of situations way too many times where a bug or a silly objective is about to ruin all the hours of recording that I'm going through here. But luckily, guys, we are winning the championship. We are becoming a Premier League club now, which I am very excited about. 106 points on the poorest team out there. Now, the team itself, Da Costa 81, Nusa 85, Gouveia up to 82. The midfield is looking good. Rebiga is going up in his stats again. Aning, Cardenas, Bernardi, Wright, Chevalier, all these guys looking ready and prepared for Premier League football. As I'm recording this, I'm also watching a game between Manchester City and Manchester United. It is actually extremely impressive how dominant Manchester City can be. It is 1-0 as I'm speaking about it. But I do feel like City is a bit shaky at the back, so I can see United score a goal. But at the same time, I genuinely do think that City probably will score a bunch more goals in this game. They had so many opportunities already. But hey, I'm happy with the team. Let's see how we are doing here. Who has scored the most goals? It is Da Costa. He has fought for his spot, pushed Tel out of this team, and is now an even more successful player for our team. Like, this objective right here is the silliest thing you could give a team that has just been promoted from the championship into the Premier League, and you're telling me I'm supposed to reduce player wages when I now play in the Prem, and the game is set up in a way, as soon as you go into the Prem, they're asking for ridiculous wages. How is this a thing? Please, man, EA, just do better. This is unacceptable. I can't believe this is just still implemented into this game, and it's critical. How, like, I'm gonna have to go for the youth development ones, even though I'm a Premier League team now, and it makes absolutely no sense to go after youth academy players. This is just stupid. A new man enters the club, and he is a huge potential centre-back. I want to strengthen our defense, but for that, Rebiga has to leave the team. His potential has been stifled, sadly. and that is the way it goes. He comes in, Antonio Silva, 27 million plus Rebiga. It is a very weird transfer offer we have gone for there. But he takes over from Bernardi because he just has to. That's just the way it goes. 82 rating. That's what I love to see. A massive upgrade for our defense, which should be doing a lot better now. We do have Ulad, who can take over the center midfield spot. But ideally, I need to go after a... I think I need to get a free agent because I do not have any more money for that position. Our first season in the Prem is over, guys, and we have a thumbs up by the end of the season. Unbelievable scenes. Who would have thought? And Haaland is about to score a hat-trick, and he nearly did. It's 4-1 as we speak. Oh, wow, this guy is just insane, honestly. Here we go. We have our team looking like this right now. Da Costa on the 82, Nusa 86. Highest rated player in our team. Yep, that is confirmed. So I love to see that. I did bring in a couple of backup players in terms of free agents. I brought in Quiroga and Lopez. Lopez 80 rated. I had to bring free agents in because some of our players requested transfers, especially our backup goalkeeper Restes had to go. So I had to bring in a couple of players so I could let some go because the squad size is too small. So generally speaking, I am obviously happy with this, but a 76 rated center midfielder is not good enough for a team in the Premier League right now that wants to achieve more. So next season, that is going to be the main thing that we're going to go after. Da Costa 18 and 5. Haaland scores his hat-trick. This guy, oh my lord, he is just ridiculous. 5-1 Manchester City. He has scored 16 goals in 11 games in the Prem. Can you freaking believe it? This is just insane. But hey, okay. Fernandes 10 and 8. Gubea with the 10 and 5. Ramos here with the 6 goals. Pinto 4 and 12. Very satisfied with that. But lads, where did we finish? Where are we? We finished 17th, just about avoided the relegation. Surviving in the Prem is what we have done this season. One and only signing this season, guys, and it is for the center midfield position. Manuel Ugarte, originally from Sporting, now plays for Hoffenheim, comes into our squad. I'm very satisfied with this transfer because it's an 85 rated player, taking this team to another level. And I do think if people grow exactly how I expected, we should be able to get European football next season. We came in 7th this season, guys. It is not bad because it does qualify us for European football, which I'm looking forward to. And just now, Martial has scored the penalty. 6-3. This game is now in between City and Manchester United. Very impressive. Anyways, we are looking at a total of 56 points for this season. And when we look at our team itself, I do see lots of greatness here. Da Costa 84, Gouveia 84, Nusa up to an 87. Cardenas looking very good at the back alongside Silva. And I do think, if I can, I should probably upgrade the goalkeeping position with a massive transfer. Maybe an old guy to come in, but with high ratings could be a very good choice to make here because it wouldn't cost us too much money. And we could get 1 or 2 really good seasons out of him. That would possibly be enough. But going into the individual stats now, let's see how the lads have done in the attack. Costa 23 and 3. Once again, great season by him. 12 and 10 from Fernandes. And then we have Gouveia with the 12 and 9 and Nusa with the 11 and 3. Ugarte, the new man, 4 and 2. Not too shabby. Guys, I am happy, but I want more, especially now with European football. The biggest transfer so far has to come in to improve this squad. Savio, a Brazilian talent that has joined PSV Eindhoven in real life and could be the next Gakpo if things work out for him. Now, for our team, he's coming in for the right-wing position because our right winger was not growing anymore. So, we had to make a change to make sure that we get the best out of this squad. Now, Lopez, by the way, on the bench, does grow. So, I might have to sell him, though, because of financial reasons, because I need to give the players a little bit more of their wages. So, some of the players that are on the bench right now might be sold. But Savio comes in, 86 pace, 85 passing, 86 dribbling. He looks very good and he will improve this squad. The season is over and we came in second. Champions League football, getting only 6 points off the top. This is 2030 or 2031 by now, guys. It's a hell of a long rebuild. I'm sorry. We have Da Costa on the 85, Nusa on the 88, Savio coming in and growing. The entire team is really good. And oh, hold on. Did I not show you guys the new transfers? Oh, I did show you Savio, but I didn't show you the goalkeeper. I had brought this guy in at an 83 84 rating. He's now 85 rated. He's actually a player that plays in like South America or something. So you guys can go ahead and get him into your teams for quite cheap at the beginning of your career mode. And he does have decent potential, as you can clearly tell. So I'm very happy with the growth of the team. I do think that we could do some damage in the Champions League, especially if we replace 1 or 2 players in this team with higher rated players. I can see us do that. Performances, Da Costa, 21-3. He's getting another +1. Hopefully, we can get him to like an 87 next season. Nusa and Savio helping him out in the attack. This is what we like to see. And Pinto, 3-15. That's a solid season from a player that I possibly will drop down to the bench. One lad to enter the club is Miretti, center midfielder, 87 rated. This is a big transfer for us, but I am obliged to bring in a crucial first team player into the squad that plays in defense. So one more transfer will for sure happen. But Miretti comes in, takes over with incredible stats on him, as we can tell. And at this point, he's 27 years old. He's an experienced player that can take us to the next level. The question is, what do we do with that defense? Silva is a real player, so I want to keep him. Cardenas, I love you, pal, but I am going to swap you for a real one. I got extremely lucky. One player's contract was running out. He's 88 rated, and we got him for a straight swap. Gonzalo Inacio, who looks nothing like himself here, is coming into our squad. The Sporting centre-back is now reunited with Ugarte in our team, which I am very much excited about. But let's see how he fits in now. There he is, alongside Silva, left-footed as well. Perfect for the starting lineup. I genuinely think we can win some trophies this year. This might be the one. Well, looks like we made it up until the Champions League quarterfinals, and we're smacking up Spurs 4-0. Oh, it's wins only. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Are we going to get into the final? Oh, Leicester City beat us. Form is gone. We're going to lose. We're going to lose against Juventus, surely. Oh, no, we're not. Champions League finalists. No, United. Yes. Let's go! Champions League finalists. I don't even care how we have done in the league. It took me to 2032 to get this done, guys. 10 seasons. We are now here with the poorest team on FIFA 23. And now is the time to shine. So let's see the squad that has achieved this. Da Costa, 86. Nusa, 89. Miretti, still same rating. Oh, I probably didn't put a development plan on him. I forgot. Ugarte, 88. Fernandez, 87. Savio, 88. Right on an 87. Silva looks very good. Inacio, obviously, very decent. Aiding up to an 86. Mier up to an 86 as well. And some decent players on the bench, including Lopez, Bernardi, Restes. We have some good options there. And especially Lopez will be probably subbed on to help us out in the Champions League final. But who has performed? And after that, we'll see how we have done in the Premier League as well. Nusa, 25-8. Acosta, 24-4. 14-8 for Miretti in his first season. Ugarte, 24 goal contributions from centre midfield. I love to see that. And the funny thing is, at this stage, guys, a lot of our players are really old. Like, look at this. 32, 31, 30. These guys are no wonder kids anymore. They're experienced players that need to win trophies to fulfill their legacies. So in the league, where are we? I want to see if we qualified for Champions League anyways. Premier League, 7th. Why does that happen so often? The season when we get into the Champions League final, it's like the team completely forgets about the league and focuses on one thing. I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't mind. I want to win that trophy, the Champions League one, not this one necessarily. So I'm okay with it. Let's become the best team in the world. Atletico de Madrid are coming in with Romano. Fabrizio Romano now playing. Good to see. Joao Felix, Ślązek, Ilic, Sucic, Almada, Gabriel Veron, Hanko Araujo, Fofana, and Gota. Interesting lineup. Lots of decent talents, just like we do. And that's the trophy we want. Give me that beautiful trophy. I want it now. The fans are ready. The worst and poorest team out there has now been turned into a Champions League finalist. And guys, that is the dream, isn't it? That's the ideal career mode you can go after. UCD Dublin. Let's get it. One more. And there's the run down the wings. Beautifully played. Far post. We have an option. Savio sees it. And that is not a goal. I was pretty much sure that would go in. Beautifully played by our opponents. Oh, wow. That is some football. And we do get lucky. It's offside and they hit the crossbar. That is a big warning coming across from Atletico. We got to be aware of their good passing play and their movement. And now they have to be aware of ours. Nusa cuts in, finds his teammate. One more. There's now space for a shot. And that shot is saved. We will cut back and find the range to go for it again. We find ourselves just inside the box there by ourselves. Beautiful strike from our beloved number 23. I think that's Pinto, if I'm not mistaken, or Fernandez, one of the Youth Academy lads, scoring the goal for us. Look at that. Great turn, great pass, and an even better finish. Savio gets the assist, and it is Fernandez scoring the goal. Well done. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. He just ruined him. Dude, right just bounced off him straight away. If that was online gameplay and my defender did that, I would discard him. And, yep, great finish. It's 1-1. That was not ideal. I'll tell you that much. Romano strikes. Fabrizio Romano, congratulations for your beautiful goal there, pal. That's a great left-footed finish. I gave him a little bit of space. Maybe too much, actually. Way too much. And that's just too easy. Oh, no, not again. Romano and his boys causing me trouble. And it is a great save. Oh, my God. Referee. Oh, mate, that's a red card. How is he just giving a foul there? Back heel. Lovely. Inside. Oh, look at that. I should have passed again. We were completely open. On Savio's side, right. Let's find the cross. Yes, that's the man I'm looking for. Our boys can't head the ball. Why? Right, gets it back again. And that's it. The first half has been hectic, but I've been trying my best, and it's been working at times. Ignacio chasing this one down the wings. Joao Felix, and... man, our goalkeeper is on fire. Now move it. Come on, Da Costa. Yes, we love to see it. There's runners. 2 runners on the right. Let's go. Inside. There's right. Our right back. Into the middle. What the hell? Our attacks are just getting wasted. Beautiful. Savio. Fernandez. Nusa. Da Costa. Oh my. Should I have passed it? Maybe I should have passed it. I'm messing up too many chances here. I think Savio looks a bit too tired. We're going to bring on Lopez, left-footed, can cut inside and take a shot possibly. And after that, I think that's the only substitution I want to make at this moment in time. Atleti, very dangerous. Offside, surely? No? Okay. Right. Ooh, late into the game, man. I cannot give them chances like that. That's just not smart. Ignacio, please. Fernandez, please. No, I need one of these tackles to connect, please. Joao Felix is just having too much fun in this game, and I do not like it. Lovely. Oh, this could be something. Yes. Great ball. Inside. Da Costa! 91st minute! Da Costa celebrated because that is the Champions League win. What a goal. He runs in front of the centre-back, just shows a lot more urgency in that position. And now he can enjoy the glory of this moment. Lopez gets the assist for this one. Beautifully done by him. And a finish from Da Costa against Araujo, I believe. He is just getting ahead of the giant Uruguayan, and he does score that one. Lads, the poorest team has done it in the last minute with that man right there. Da Costa, what a hero. And here comes the captain. He's going to lift the trophy. Guys, I am very happy that we have pulled through with this rebuild. And we have won it after all. Great run by this team. A lot of these players felt amazing in game, I will have to admit. And I'm just so happy that we managed to pull it off. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care and peace.